look at that, how much it's taking to take out your outpost.
I've got some that's fully fortified and it's got one of the specials on it.
Nice. He's still got it like, but he's only got 25% off you. Is he gonna get rest? Yeah, he's got 50 now.
Yeah, he's on my base. He's dead.
He's got his alliance points now, hasn't he?
I'm just seeing there's nothing left for him to kill. So why has he only got half a base left to go?
That's it. That'll be 100 now.
That's it now.
Yeah. He's got your 100%.
Oh, hit repair.
Right. Where's he going next?
I'm going to hit repair and check and see whether my card fleet was actually meant to be there or not.
Is it in Rivaldo's guard, I think?
We've lost one revenge in there. Can't check whether my card fleet.
He's a clever little player, Rivaldo, isn't he? He put 5 little gunboats on his base, and then while he were hitting that one, he must have brought another 5 out, or whatever he's hitting now. I can't click on him to view. It won't let me click on him, he's too far under base. But he's brought another 5 out, repaired the 5 that he killed, and he's guarded with another 5. While he's hitting them, he's repaired the other one, and now he's going to guard with that one.
I think Johnny got hold of him.
Who got hold of him?
Well, looking at Johnny Rogers, he's just put bye-bye chat, so I don't know whether he managed to jump in.
Yeah, he did. He's got him, he's dead. On his way back with a nice long trip. Nick on Jolly. Yeah, that guy's
On his base course.
well, that guy's going to have a long way home now, because it goes through thing, but it goes twice as slow as what normally combat speed is for map. I mean your map speed, sorry. I was hoping he was going to come for my base, because I've got that Cuda guard on, wouldn't I? I would have just smashed him anyway. Can you get coords?
I've got them.
Can you post them in our chat?
I did have them.
Let's go see who he is. Let's watch
Level 93.
Let's watch JR kick his ass. Level 93, yeah. Oh, he's come back.
He's just got home.
Wow, that would have quick getting home.
He's sector 261.
Yeah, sector 261. He's gone in anyway, whoever he is. Gotta give him his due, he's got some balls at level 93 coming around and hitting all us lot.
It's not to do with the other lot.
What was that? Say it again.
I was going to say, it's not the lot we was thinking it was going to be.
No. Well, not since JR got hold of him. I thought it were going to hit me as well, me watching battle. And I thought if I bring my cudders out and at least if they come back any of them, then they can fight my cudders first. But they'll probably bring a ghost caller with them. Or some invisible fleet that I can't see.
That annoys me when you get ghost fleets sniping you while you're out hitting cargoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing your FM, it's like, why?
Well, I think Kixeye actually may have listened to what I said, and that's why they pulled the TLC from that. Because I said on one of the shows, can't remember which show it was now, but I says, "Oh, brilliant! So we're going to have millions upon millions of invisible ships on sea then." So I think they've thought about that. You see, if you've got if you've got an invisible ship, you're just going to leave it on water, aren't you? You're not going to dock it, are you?
No, the only time you'll dock it is if it ever gets caught.
Yeah. So you're just going to leave it on water, so everybody and his brother and everybody's brother and his sister's going to have a bloody invisible ship on water. So how much lag is that going to cause?
Well, between you, me, and the gatepost, there are things out there that lets you see the invisible ships.
Oh, I know. Adaware.
So, you know, you're leaving it out there, it will get tagged. But if it gets tagged, you know you've got a definite problem.
Yeah. Well, it's Adaware that does that, isn't it? Is it called Adaware? What's it called, that program? Not Adaware, Ad Blocker. Yeah, it's Ad Blocker that does that.
Ad blocker will let you see the ghosts.
I'm not sure about ghost crawlers, but I know you can take every single thing off of the map, whatever you want. Bases, human bases, drac bases, uranium bases, anything. Take it off of the map and clear the map, and you can see even people hiding under a drac base or something like that. Now Kixeye say that is not a cheat, but it is, because you have to, in my eyes it is, because you have to input a code for Adaware to do that. Adaware, Ad Blocker to do that.
Well, I know there's cheats out there, because I've seen people talking about them.
Oh yeah.
And they say that they can actually see all these ghost fleets on the map.
Yeah.
So if like you say, you've got a ghost fleet, you're going to leave it out. If you left it and it gets hit, ever hits it, it's going to be damn lucky that they found it, or they've seen it because of cheating.
Yeah. But that's what I say. So Kixeye say it's not cheating. They've put it down to like you're removing lag, because you can remove any part of thing to get you more CPU.
Okay, so why don't Kixeye then give us an option on the map, you know, like we've got by the radar, have an option there where it says you can turn off this particular feature, turn off that feature. like we can with the clouds or sound effects.
Well, I were going to look into that, right?
Why don't Kickside build that into the game?
If you look at my screen right now, if you click on the radar in the top right hand corner, there's a radar filter.
Yeah, you got the radar filter. Yeah, I know that.
Well, you can take off enemy bases, player bases, allied bases, salvages, enemy salvage, player salvage, allied salvage, your fleets, enemy fleets, player fleets, allied fleets, your resources, enemy resources, player resources and allied resources.
Yeah, try it. It doesn't take it off the map.
No, it doesn't. It just unmarks them, doesn't it?
It takes them off the radar. But why can't they use that kind of thing so that you can actually remove crap off of the map?
Well, we mentioned that on one of the shows as well, and they said it will because it would take far too much coding to do out like that. And it'd knock a lot of stuff out.
But they're letting ad blocker do it.
Yeah. Well, what they have to do with ad blocker is they have to go through and find with inspect the code that uses the let's say a Draconian Stronghold 67, whatever code that is in the game. They go in, find the code, copy and paste that code into ad blocker, and then that's how they do it.
And but surely that's hacked.
Well, yeah, I would have thought that. You see, because it's not a script. Even though mouse recorder's a script, because you still have to be using your fleet at the time, that's not a cheat either.
That's crazy.
I know. They say that it's not cheating as well if you've got two bases, as long as you don't have them in the same world.
Really?
Yep.
But I thought that TNC said one account and one account only.
Oh no. No, they've actually said you can have two bases as long as it's not in the same world and you're not caught using them to upgrade the other. Because if you're in a different world, you see, you can't go around smashing your own base if you're in a different world. If you're in a different sector, you can. But in a different world, you can't.
But the thing is, though, I can have an email address with one account. I can create a completely different email address to have another account.
Yeah.
Under a false name. How do they know they're both mine? They don't.
But it will come under the same IP address.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
It's the IP address.
It's the IP address that they'll catch it with.
Yeah, but they're not looking for that.
Nope. They're looking for people who can go in and come back out with a full fleet without coining.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for.
It's like I was talking to someone in an old alliance the other day. I was watching part of the conversation. I was watching a conversation, and a guy, big coiner, got his base. Someone went in to smash his base, couldn't get in. Now he's well in the hundreds, 107, 109 or something. Because this guy couldn't get in, he cried hack. The bloke had his base banned instantly, and he went, hang on a minute, I spent all this money on it. How could I be hacking it if I spent thousands and thousands on it? They gave him his base back, but wiped out every single turret that he owned. Gave him his base back with 0 turrets. So he's had to rebuild. He's got to rebuild them all now.
Well, why did they do that if he want legitimate hacking?
Because they can't be proved to be wrong, can they? They banned him, so they've got to do something about it because it's no pride that he was hacking.
Yeah.
So they've had to do something. So what they did was remove his turrets.
I've seen someone on chat one time in one of the sectors I were in, and they were actually chuffed to bits about owning 32 gollies when we'd only just got them. And
really?
Yeah. He somehow built one, and it gave him 5. So he built another one, it gave him another 5. You know, it was like that. And well, that's what he told us anyway. He said it wasn't his fault. They just